may not think you're learning something, but you are learning something in a club.
Rick, the DJ, man. Combination with Mr. B Easy, man. It's gonna be big, man. So look out for that.
Just a lot of style put in one, you know what I'm saying?
The zoo's gonna be big, man. Look out for the zoo, dude.
The zoo? What is the zoo?
Just a lot of style put in one, you know what I'm saying?
When I heard them spin, they were pretty dope.
So I guess with the zoo, it's like DJing or there's parties or whatever.
Yeah, these boys are hustling, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, they have the concept down, but they have a lot to learn.
I've ever seen these cats hustling on every single day, man, at the clubs. I'm not gonna lie.
They bring something different.
I knew him before he was Mr. B Easy.
What is the zoo? What is the zoo? What is the zoo? What is the zoo? We're the zoo, and this is our studio. The name of the zoo came from the concept of the zoo being another form of entertainment for people, and the zoo contains, you know, just animals acting in a created environment. And so I figured that we would be the animals and people come to see us and see how we act in a created environment. So we are that new form of entertainment.
Well, I started out as like a MC/roadie for my friends group back in high school called Nightbreed Sounds. So I just help them out with packing, unpacking equipment, and, you know, on the mic a little bit at the parties. And eventually they just got me into mixing, and here I am, still doing it 3 years later.
It's like I had a few friends that DJ'd, I had a cousin that DJ'd, so it's kind of like my life just revolved around DJs. Musically, I used to break dance, and I don't know, I guess that world kind of collided with the, you know, the whole hip hop thing, and DJing just became like a new outlet for me, just to like really embrace, you know, the culture. We like to quote-unquote vinyl break, which is just like putting out music that no one really heard before. We get a bunch of songs like on a daily basis, and like no one really heard them yet. They haven't really came out on the radio. But if we decide like it's the coolest song that you know, should be heard, then we'll make sure everyone gets to hear it and see if they like it. So, I mean, what would you say your first impression of them was?
Besides being on the grind?
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I pay attention the most. Because I always look at DJs, I always say on the grind, who's putting in work. And I remember you used to do that time, I used to see your postings all the time. You had your mixtapes and stuff. Rick used to always put postings and stuff all the time. So I definitely seen you guys out there. And all crews are good. I mean, but all crews gotta work hard.
These dudes are doing it too as much as we did. I mean, what we did, they're doing as well right now. So everyone gotta climb that ladder someday. So same dudes, just keep on moving. You can't stay too much in this thing. You gotta keep it moving.
I thought Rick was a pretty quiet dude, pretty shy guy. He's a cool dude. Brandon was cool, but he was a little more out there than Rick. He was more, I can tell he was more eager to learn. But yeah, as far as they were, I thought they were pretty good. Or they actually start the party and end the party, so they're pretty important.
Yeah, Brandon would come out to the clubs, like when we had club gigs, and he would come out and support us. And then eventually he got in the lineup to be a DJ, so that was pretty cool, like, to watch his progress because I know he worked really hard to get where he is now. But yeah, that's how I know Brandon. He's kind of like my little brother, I'd say. Like, he was always like just kind of tagging along and like learning everything he can, and now he's like really big, and now I'm just watching his progress as like DJ, I guess.
The reason I wanted to be in a group was because I just wanted to share, have somebody to share, you know, just the love of what I do, and I'm glad that I found someone that, you know, shares the same passion.
I know how he DJs, he knows how I DJ, so we just got really good chemistry, and I think that's something that's really important when DJing together with somebody in a group. You gotta have chemistry.
So I think we're just, you know, a group of people just trying to be some real entertainers. That's what we love doing. We love making people enjoy their time. You know, they come out of their busy life to party with us. So we kind of just take that art and make the most out of the situation, regardless of, you know, who had a bad day. We're gonna try to make you feel better and, you know, just have a great time.
Brandon, he's probably one of the hardest working DJs in the whole industry that I know. And not just saying that because he's my friend, but he's one of the coolest DJs I've ever met.
You know, I feel like I could share anything with him, and his talent level and his drive is just amazing. You know, if it doesn't influence anybody else, it influences me.